Oh, anti-hate crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mine is LGBT. And we've got different ones going on around there as well. We're just setting up now.
So what? Okay, that's interesting. And is this from the council?
Yeah.
And who's the council lead on the hate crime here?
It's that whole event. Got people organising the event.
Okay. Hi there. Good morning. Hi. So your name is?
Carl.
Hello, Carl. Royal Tubu.
Oh, how you doing? You right?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah,
How's it going?
Good to meet you, yeah.
yeah. It's good. I was just wondering what was going on.
Yeah. So this whole week is National Hate Crime Awareness Week.
Okay.
So I've just been planning a few events across the borough, hence why I've been so busy. But,
I see.
One of the events was to have like multiple stores here in the Lyric Square and just get like key partners that we work with.
Okay.
To get them involved and just to say, look, this is the work that we're doing.
Yeah.
And so forth. But yeah, it's still picking up. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come.
Okay. Okay. So what sort of information are you providing for people? Because obviously from the council standpoint, it's still sort of like, as you said, I mean, as we've been discussing so far, what's the council standpoint in terms of community safety? I think that was the last question I asked. You know, when I in some of the environmental health concerns, and because I don't know, remember the last email I sent to Felicity Charles? I was at the police station at that point in time, and I felt very, very unsafe at that point in time. And at that point in time, I mean, clearly I understood you were off work, as you said, you know, which is why I called you. But in terms of situations like that, when someone's feeling really desperate, what can they do?
So like obviously you go to the police, and they're the specialist services that can support you.
Okay.
Obviously because you're like you belong to Notting Hill Housing, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Your social housing. So they're another point of call that you can go to as well.
Okay.
In terms of for them to give you support. So for example, let's say I don't want to use your case in particular, but if there is a case where serious antisocial behaviour or anti-crime as well is occurring, then what the housing association could do is basically set up, let's say, a transfer. So you can request a management transfer, and what that means is like you can move to like another property elsewhere within the borough or completely outside London. And then what they do is they'll need like supporting documents with that. So for example, like crime reports, police statements, and so forth. And any other sort of agencies that you've been in contact with. So let's say victim support, that's another area that they could look into. The council as well, like we could potentially write a statement and say, well, on this date time, the person contacted us and this is what happened and whatnot. And these things, how's it going to sound? Right. These are things that actually support the application. And then it's down to the manager within Notting Hill whether they approve or not. And then you can move as well on the lines of like a medical transfer.
I'm really sorry. Is there a table for us?
Yeah, that was going to be for you, but it's fine.
We are here.
Sorry, it was just kind of a bit of a...
No problem.
Well, I've just been told we've got 3 more tables, so we're probably we might put over here, and then Kush, we might have to just move you a little bit, but that's fine.
You want us there?
Yeah, I'm just going to get the tables down.
The guy on the bike, we use the bike service.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry,
No,
Roy,
no, of
but
course, I understand
I
you
need to
as
go
well.
to get
Okay.
3 more tables. I need to drop these.
No
off
worries
as
at
well.
all. No worries at all.
If you want to stick around,
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you're sitting up now, so let me allow you to sit up and then come back
Then
later
come back,
on.
yeah,
Come back
when
later on
everything's
because in particular, one thing I want to talk about was just what you mentioned in terms of, because as a victim, why is it us who have to request a transfer? Why can't the other person be moved? You see what I'm trying to
that's
say?
a possibility as well. So let's say, for example, there is grounds that a crime has occurred,
Yeah.
and then the housing association has taken the necessary steps
Yeah.
to, let's say, they interview them, and then they find out that they were sort of like they were kind of guilty of the offence in a way.
Yeah.
And then what they can do is they can set things like, so what we do in the council is we have like a notice of seeking possession.
Okay.
So it's like it's a document, and once that's issued, it's like a 12-month window. So if they were to commit a similar kind of crime within that period, then we can start the legal proceedings, and then we can take people to court.
Okay.
And then that's when the legal proceedings start. Because
Okay.
what we don't do is we don't just go straight away
Yeah.
and say, look, we throw the book on you.
Yes.
What we do is we give them the opportunities to actually, to kind of see what they've done and,
Yeah.
and see, okay, they've potentially made a mistake, how they can rectify it.
Yeah.
And then if they persistently keep continuing, that's when the legal proceedings
Okay.
start. So there is a process in place that does support a victim, and there is a process in place that will take the necessary actions against.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But
I'll pass
come
by
around,
later on. Yeah.
And then I'll actually.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Are you here to what, like 3 or so?
About 2, yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
The what?
Et les nombres qui m'ont fait.